Hey guys, this is Kat. I wanted to make an update video today, just kind of like a life update, talk to you guys about some things that have been happening with me, because I haven't made videos in a number of weeks, and I've got a few that I still have to edit that are like from August, if you can believe that. And I had finally gotten all caught up on my YouTube Pagan Challenge videos like in mid-August, and then I just kind of let it all go again. So it's been tough for me to stay on top of my videos just because, with taking care of my baby. Also in August, a lot of my friends had time off work, so I was trying to soak up time with them. I'm still part of an active Wicca group, so every now and then I'm writing rituals or participating in that. Plus, just wanting to be outside like while summer was still happening, because I actually, strangely enough, this is like not the usual thing for me, but because I haven't been working outside the home this year, and I've just been doing, mom stuff, I've had more time to connect with nature this year in the summertime. So usually the summer is very busy with me for work, and I don't really feel spiritually connected because I'm just too busy with my social life and work, and there's like no other time left there, for meditation or contemplation or working on spiritual goals. But I have had time to do some of that this year, although a lot of it's been going on in my head rather than physically having time to do lots of like rituals or spells or things like that. Just because my son, most of my days spent playing with him and just taking care of him and stuff. But at least in my mind, I've been able to come out and sit outside and play with my son and just really feel in touch with the earth and receive some messages and some guidance and stuff in that way, if you know what I mean. And that's been really, really nice for me. And I wish I could have been vlogging while I've been having some of my insights and revelations about, my own personal truths and things like that. But, it's just hard for me to do everything all at once. But I will try to get to that at some point if I can. Anyway, we're at a really pretty park today. It's just the regular playground section, but there's some really beautiful trees and things around here, and we're close to a couple of schools. And yeah, Jiraiya is just having fun playing, aren't you, Jiraiya? Yeah, are you toppling over again? There we go. Look at your egg. Look at this. Can you get your egg out of the bucket? I'm going to put it in here. How do you get that out? How do you get the egg out of the bucket? Can you reach in and grab it? Or can you tip it over and get it? What are you going to do? Anyway, yeah, so I recently had to start carrying these around. EpiPens for my son, as you can see there. Anyway, because we found out that he has a peanut allergy. So he's allergic to peanuts. He's also allergic to dairy right now, although apparently dairy allergies usually go away when the child is older. Peanut allergies, I think only 20% of kids lose those. So we did find out that he had some major skin irritation and stuff while having any kind of milk products or peanuts in the last couple of months. So we got him officially tested, and that's Jiraiya's news, is that he's got some allergies. But it's no big deal. I drink almond milk anyways, and it's not hard for me to not use peanut butter. Like, I think he's okay with almonds and soy and all that stuff, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so like I said, I've been feeling very spiritually connected this summer, which has been great. And I've really been enjoying having a baby and being around all that luscious, like, baby energy, which, I can never get enough of it. Like, the only time I ever want space from my son is just when he hasn't taken any naps at all that day, and, like, I haven't had time to, like, take a shower or whatever properly without trying to, like, even when I take showers, I'm usually trying to play with him at the same time, and then I bring him in the bath with me right afterwards. So, I only want breaks when it's actually been, like, literally a 24-hour solid day of just, like, baby care. But other than that, like, I never get tired of him. I just love his youthful energy and the way that he explores his environment and how he helps me see things in a new way as well. And yeah, today I think I'm going to take him out to the dollar store to get some new toys. Just some new fun toys. So, yeah. One of the other things that's kind of been going on with me recently is the fact that I may actually be moving sometime in the near future away from the apartment I've been living in. I've been living in like a really nice apartment that sadly is very unaffordable if my circumstances were to change. my partner and I are living in a nice apartment in a really cool neighborhood that's close to downtown, that's still close to the highway for parents coming to visit from out of town, and there's parks and schools all around us and affordable places to shop and stuff like that. And it's a really safe, like, nice neighborhood. However, my partner had to take a very stressful job promotion in order for us to afford to live here when we found out that we were going to have Jiraiya, my son. And since that time, his health has definitely declined due to the stress and things, and it's, definitely affected his, like, physical health and, mental health a little bit too, because obviously if you're stressed and you're tired all the time, how do you enjoy like your time off or your time with your family? It's really tough to do those things. So, he's definitely been affected by that, and we want for him to feel better. I'd rather move and have, my partner back and his happiness back than continue to stay somewhere that may be, beautiful or fun to be, but I can't enjoy it to the fullest because I know that it's hurting someone else every day that we're, continuing to keep him in a situation that's allowing us to live there. So I may be moving, and if I move, I may actually be moving completely out of Toronto, so not even living in this city anymore, because my partner and I were looking around, and it is not very affordable in any of the nice neighborhoods in this city anymore. So, like, if you are on one income like we are right now, that's, like, really tough to pull off, right? Anyway, so my partner and I may be moving out of the city, like up north or something, to where it's affordable and we can still have all the amenities we need. And obviously we'd have the enjoyment of nature, and we'd have more money to spend on our son and stuff if we do that. But I'll just really, really miss my friends. I have a really awesome pagan community in the city where I live right now. People that I've made real strong bonds with, like not just acquaintances, like proper true friends, people I could really trust with important stuff. And also that I have such a strong spiritual connection with. And like I'm also in my student group and was working towards becoming a priestess in that group. And I guess I'll just be sad if I have to leave all that behind and can only see those people when I come to visit, rather than kind of like on a, every other week or as often as I've been taking part in that stuff. So I'll be like losing access to like those bigger, pagan communities, and might have to try to build something up myself if I move to the country. So that just kind of makes me sad that I might have to leave some things behind that I was really enjoying as of late and that have really helped me. When I go through difficult things in my life, I really do lean on my spirituality. Like, it's not just something that I do for fun. Like, I don't just do spells and rituals and talk about gods and goddesses because it's cool or in some kind of novelty way. Like, these are things that are actually tools in my life that help me to stay focused and happy and driven and confident and like at peace with myself and at peace with life and what life means to me at any given time. So, as much as I'm excited about changing environments and meeting new people and living in a more natural setting, I'm also really, really scared, to be honest, of losing just the beauty of what I've got and the friendships and the spiritual people that I'm around right now. Of course, I'll still have the online pagan community, which is lovely. But as we all know, there's a difference between being able to physically get together with people and speaking with people online and having those kinds of friendships. Both are real, both are legitimate, but I need a balance of the two, Like I love having my online stuff, but I also need to have the physical stuff too. There's something about physically being in a room with someone or physically being next to them doing a ritual together that to me is just such a really fun, cool thing to do. And I want to soak that up, I want to soak that up and experience that as much as I can, right? So there's that. That's probably the biggest thing that's been on my mind recently. And of course, Jiraiya just, I'm his home, his dad's his home. It's not going to bug him to move. That's not going to be a big thing for him. But for myself, it definitely will be. In other news, I recently got a new oracle deck that I wanted to share with you, and this is one that I actually purchased used, but I had to scour Amazon, the Amazon website, to try to find a used copy of that wasn't actually ridiculously expensive, because some places like to overcharge for things. Anyway, so I ended up buying it through a seller called Book Depository. And yeah, so I have this oracle deck that I wanted to share with you that is the first deck that I ever received a reading from. So when I was a teenager, I had a friend named Natalie, and she was like one of the coolest chicks I've ever met in my life. And unfortunately, we're not so much in touch now, but I still hold a special place in my heart for her. She's an amazing, amazing person. And she gave me a reading one night when I was having a sleepover at her house, and she and I both were like kind of into exploring like, you know, like antagonism and things like that. And not necessarily that we committed to anything, but just we were curious, I guess. And so she gave me a reading with this deck, and I wanted to share with you what that deck was. Alright, so here it is. The first deck that I ever received a reading from, which was by my friend Natalie in high school, who owned this herself. It was called Titanius Fortune Cards, and this is a deck of cards that is based upon the Lenormand concept of reading. So if you're familiar with that, then you'll probably recognize the images on these cards. And yeah, I received a reading from my friend Natalie, I think it was probably like maybe the year like 2001 or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to share those with you really quickly. So you open it up, you have your deck of cards right here on one side of the book. And then on the other side, you have your booklet, which gives you all the information on the images in the cards. And I'm just going to show you some of the images from the book, because these are exactly what the cards look like. So they're very straight to the point, plain background, images of animals, animals, people, things. And they all have different meanings and associations to them. And you can use them in meditation, for spreads. I find they're really good in a storytelling mode, so rather than doing like one card readings, more so drawing a few cards at once, and then kind of reading the images into a sentence or into a story. So, and I find that they give really good literal readings and also really good spiritual, like life purpose type of readings as well. So you can use it for like kind of new agey stuff, or also if you just want to literally know what's going to happen this week or what's going to happen today kind of thing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you real quick, and I hope you enjoyed my little update on my life and on Jiraya's life, right Jiraya? Yeah, maybe you're going to start crawling soon. You've been working really hard on sitting up. You're doing a pretty good job today, I must say. Anyway, yeah, it's getting really windy and it's harder to vlog now, so I'm going to go. Thanks so much, guys. I love you. I miss you, or I have missed you, and hopefully I'll be making some more videos soon, and wishing you all an amazing, blessed, magical day.